Okie dokie. All right. All right, so goal is to create some sort of finished assembly. Now there are two scenarios. One is you did this correctly from the beginning, or at least as suggested from the beginning, where you have each of your part files in the same document, meaning you have them all as tabs. And the other one is if you don't. And we will do at least one of them. We'll do the one with where everything's in the same document today, and I'll try to figure out the best way to demonstrate the other one. Is this going to update? Lovely. First thing you need to do is have one of each color for each team. So you need well, first I'm going to organize these. So we have chessboard is that the one I'm using. Let's put that over here. Which one is this? Is that the same thing? I wonder which one I'm actually using. It'd be nice if it said which file this was. Properties? No. What's weird is that it did update. Well, we'll prove it here. If I delete this fillet and go back to assembly, yeah, it's gone. So it's chessboard 1 is the one I'm using, but that's irrelevant for you guys. So, well, let's just start from scratch anyway. So first thing is let's not have default colors for things. Let's see here. That would be good. I think there are there patterns? Faces or features. Enter do it. Why? Oh, interesting. Okay, so if you were going to do some sort of call it checkerboard pattern, this is how it would work. I don't know how to deselect it. Oh, well, that's nice. Since I got the entire pattern, let's see what that looks like. That's not too bad. What about adding another one? What would go with that? Maybe dark red, and then let's do everything around the outside. And I know it's kind of crowded here, but that's what we're working with on Onshape. And so we close the appearance panel. I mean, I don't think this is terribly beautiful, but here we go. I probably should have done that beforehand, but that's all right. Let's go like this. Take a second and put some good effort into it. You'll get more out of it. Why is this not edit? There we go. So we haven't spent much time with the appearance tabs, and I'm sure there's a lot more to discover there. And actually, let's do this so it doesn't look absolutely terrible. There we go. It guessed what we wanted. There we go. That's a much better chessboard. Lovely. Okay. And so before you get going, you need one of each, like I said before, one of each color for each piece. So let's, oh no, is this several parts? This could be an issue. Let's see what happens when we delete this. Weird. How did this pop out? It's really strange that there are extra bits in there, but that's okay. All right, so I have one part. Let's give this a new color. We'll click on that. And let's click on, can we change the entire thing? Faces or features? No. I want to be able to select everything. Yeah, there we go. So we'll just click on all the part features, which is everything there. And let's pick a color that is easy to remember. In fact, let's just work with the two colors that I used for the board, which is this fourth one here, I think. And what was the other one I made? The other color was let's edit that top center of that column. Okay, so I have my darker one here. We're gonna right click down here and duplicate. And this is called Night Copy 1. And let's edit this, edit appearance to this. And there we go. So now we have a knight of each color. And our chessboard is done. Let's go ahead and start an assembly at this point. So new element, create assembly. And in assembly, let's insert chessboard and hit OK. And we're going to go ahead and do right click fix. What fix does is locks it in place. And we don't need to look at the origin point anymore. Okay, and now we can insert two of the knights. It would be nice if we could insert multiples at a time, but we need two of each color. And you might as well bring in at least all of one of the parts. And the assembly that we're going to use is fastened. I think, let's see what happens. And I want to fasten the bottom of the chest of the knight to it's a 1-in situation, but I want to be able to make sure it faces the right direction. Let's see what happens. Tangent. Cylindrical mate. Can I cylindrical mate? The knight is the only one where there might be an issue with direction. The other ones are all radially symmetrical. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We'll do a cylindrical mate and then make sure it's pointing the right direction and then fasten it. The other parts, it won't matter because they all look the same in every direction. So for the knight, we'll do cylindrical and the bottom of it to that face. hit OK, and that will allow you to spin it and face the correct direction. And once it's facing the correct direction, we can fasten it. There we go. And another cylindrical of the bottom center of the knight. That, hit OK. And a fasten to that. Okay. All right, and so we've got both knights, knight copy, queen. Let's add an appearance, and this one and faces and features are every one of the part files. There's probably a shortcut, but that's fine. And then I already made a queen copy, you know, right click duplicate. And I'm going to edit. Oh, I could just do it there. Oh, never mind. That's a shortcut. There we go. And so on assembly, we just need one of each for these. We need queen. And we need queen copy. And we can just go straight to fasten. Queen goes to her color. I'm not terribly concerned if you get it wrong. The key is mostly that you've made these part files and made an assembly with them. But if you were curious, when you're making the chessboard, the phrase is queen to her color. And so what I've got here, okay, so I've got queen copy. I don't know why I have queen 2. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so king. So here's the trick. Instead of making all right, so instead of, like I did a second ago, making a new appearance, a face appearance, you can just right click on this first thing and edit appearance and choose the color that you want. So this is my king 1. And I'm gonna do right click, duplicate. And I'll have king copy. And here I can just change the color to my second color. Edit appearance. This one. Okay, so I have one of each of the kings. And so I need one of the kings and a king copy. And I'm not going to do each one of the pawns. Why does that queen look weird? Which queen is that? Oh, that's because I chose the wrong one. There we go. Okay, so we have 2 kings. We need a pawn of each color. Edit appearance. In case you weren't noticing, you can see that the cursor for my computer, when it's a regular click or left click, it makes a blue circle. When it's a right click, it makes an orange circle. So if you're not sure what I'm actually doing, that's what's happening. So I have a pawn and right click duplicate. Pawn copy is going to get the second color. Edit appearance. Second color is that one. Assembly, insert. I'll just do a few so you know what it looks like. Let's do 3 or 4 of each. Do it pretty quickly. There is probably a shortcut to do a bunch of them. And wait, hold on. Is there a pattern? Let's see what pattern does. Okay, so when it's finished, there should be 8 pawns going all the way across. But let's see if we can linear pattern. Let's do this and direction, something going this way. And I want 8 of them at intervals of 2 inches. Well, there we go. There, we saved a bunch of time. So you can do that, or you can just go through and do each one. But that was a huge time saver. If you were curious in saving time and still receiving credit, you know, I suppose the biggest time saver is not doing it at all, although that has its own consequences. Okay, so once again, it's linear pattern, what instance, the pawn, and what direction, any line that's going that direction. And we want 8 of them. And we want to go that direction, and we want their gap to be 2 inches, which is the size of the spaces. There we go. And so we did pawn. Now we just need bishops. No, that's not what I want. I want appearance, edit appearance. For me, that's my first color. And then I can right click, duplicate for bishop copy, and edit this appearance to this one. And I'm already out of space. I need to scroll all the way over. Okay, so this one, we actually should change because the king is going to be, well, let's put the bishop in first. The king is also directional. And I need 2 of each bishops. And I actually could pattern that since there's 2 of them and we're not actually doing any, but whatever. So 2 of each. We're going to do cylindrical mate so that we can spin it and make sure it's facing the correct direction before we fasten it. And it is, let's cylindrical mate this one to here. Bishop goes in 3rd from the side. And we'll do another cylindrical mate. I suppose technically you don't have to do the fasten mate as long as they're in the right place. Okay, and because I did cylindrical mate, I should be able to spin it. Yep, I can. Oh yeah, I'm going to do fasten just to make sure that it's on the board. Did I do fasten for this last one? I did. Let's get rid of it. Let's do cylindrical. Actually, let's move it out of the way so I can actually see what I'm trying to constrain. Cylindrical of this base to there. Spin it the correct direction and elevate it so that I can do the fasten mate, because you can't spin it when you're doing fasten. And choose and fasten this to this. Okay, and we did both sides, and now we just need to do the rook for each. So rook looks like this. Right click, edit appearance. For me, that's one of the colors. And right click, duplicate. And I'm down here, rook copy. Appearance, right click, edit appearance. And there's that one. And we'll go to assembly. Let's insert. Is it not up yet? Rook 1. I need 2 of each of these and 2 of this one. And for these, I can just go straight to fasten because they aren't directional. And a couple more and we'll be done. Stick with me. Two more. And that is it. Sure. Okay, so this is what a completed assembly look like. I mean, I suppose if you switch up the order of the pieces, that's not. Guys, you mind being quiet? We got like 15 seconds left, literally 15. Okay. Choose your own colors. The color of pieces don't have to be the color of your chessboard, but the places on the checkerboard. Whoa. Weird. Well, that might be the end of that, but it will be on the recording. But take a second, make it look good. I showed how to change the appearance on everything, so you can just rewatch the video. And that's it.